That's crazy.
That was sexy.
You guys, I've been dealing with something that's kind of weird, and it's like a life change that I don't really know and have never even been through before.
Ooh,
Menopause?
I know what it is.
Guess what?
Menopause?
No, what?
Prolapse anus.
Oh, not again, brother.
I was telling Joanna last time que I didn't tell you, but or maybe I did.
Maybe.
I think I did tell you. Actually, I'll tell you guys then. What? Okay, go. Okay, so I'll tell you guys then. So when I take my dog out to take a piss or take a shit, what this girl does sometimes is that when she has a little dangleberry hanging in the back,
as we all do,
que no le sale, like maybe she also like has like, I don't know, hairball that's also making the dangleberry stuck.
Yeah.
Us, right? We're human. We have the
capacity.
Oh my God. A ver, producción,
Disposable thumbs.
una musiquita de evolución científica. Us humans have the capacity, the complexity, the consciousness to scoop out a dangleberry by ourselves.
How do you do it?
That is disclosed information.
It's classified.
No, but obviously this bitch no tiene anything else to do other than shake the
She
ass.
panics.
And so what she does is she panics.
Oh.
She panics and she starts like she gets the zoomies, but not in a good not the good zoomies. And so she
panic
was
zoomies.
running like fucking like like you just there's
There's
something
something on my ass.
Anyways, though, she ended up stepping on the shit after it fell off.
Nice.
I thought that that was just a side note. That has nothing to do. That does nothing to my story. I just want you guys to know that I had to clean the shit out of her. Anyways, to finish that story, I didn't see that the dangleberry had fallen off. And so I had the bag over my hand, thinking that the dangleberry was still there. And it was not the first time I've had to do this, where I stop her, calm her down, and then I just yank the dangleberry, and then I have the bag, I close it up.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like grabbing it, and I grabbed like a good 2 inches of it, and I'm like pulling and yanking, and I'm like, this is fucking hard. This is some hard shit. What the fuck did she swallow? I lift her tail up, and it's like her anus expanded out, and I was like, are you liking this?
Why did you stop me, bro?
Oh my Lord.
Poor Fiona.
You ripped off your dog's anus.
And I threw it away.
No.
You didn't even staple it back together. or
No,
nothing.
no. But that's not what I'm dealing with.
Oh.
This is a life crisis, and I've never been through this. I'm out of breath.
Shout out to that IKEA candy that's called Lord of Gargauges. Lord of Gargauges. Assortment of sour and sweet gummies. Shout out.
Side note.
Delicious.
So, we've been remodeling our house. You might see my background a little bit different, and it's gonna keep being different. We have.
They said no, they can't see with the big back of yours. Oh.
How about now?
Perfect.
I'm making myself. You know what's funny? Yeah. Oh yeah. This is how I suck it in, right?
Uh-huh.
Cuando sumo la panza para adentro, right? Like, a ver, Chiro, suck it in. I go like. Anyways, you know what's funny? Side note to the side note is when you're sitting on a chair and someone has to like pass by, and this is so funny to me. This like, I don't know, it does things to me. Cuando alguien has to pass by, you're sitting on the chair, and they're like, "Oh, excuse me," and you go like this.
But the chair didn't
And
move at all.
the chair stays where it stays, and you're like, "Oh." That shit is
Please
so
don't
funny.
bite.
Yeah.
Bitch, move the chair.
That is the equivalence of when someone takes a wide-angled picture, and then everyone in the picture is kneeling down, like, bitch, stand up.
Like,
Come on.
there's plenty of room.
Yeah. I get it, though. Only big back bitches got to kneel down because they know that they've been missing out for years, Anyways, that's the side note to the side note. Back to the regular side note.
IKEA.
No.
Remodeling the house.
We've been remodeling the house.
Your dog's
As you can
dingleberry.
see from the back. And then we're like, they can't.
Y'all,
And you're going to see more renewals.
I forgot the side note.
Damn.
Anyways, back to the OG story.
It hadn't like anything to do with IKEA? I feel like that's where you were going.
I don't know.
You would just say you were remodeling the house, as you can tell from the back.
Mhm.
Yeah, because we talked about the gummies.
Oh yes, thank you. Okay, so we've been and I've been really excited to
We
like
hang out in IKEA.
we fucking are. If you want to see us, you guys go to IKEA. No. But besides that, I've been really excited to like decorate the kitchen because I want to remodel the kitchen in a different way, and I want to have all the accessible things. 'Cause I really like to cook, and so I like all that shit to be accessible already. Right, stuff that I would have to look for now. I want it right there where I need it. And one of the things is the seasonings. Yo te me acordé when you read that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you my point of view. My point of view is I got home from work.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to like, decorate everything. And this is, producción, the picture I sent you earlier, I got home. And then this is the first seasoning bottle that I saw.
It's cinnamon.
I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck?
Okay, so
It's Jamaican.
here's the thing. I meant to spell it with an S.
That was the side note. The real thing. Okay, a ver, producción, música, por favor, música en serio, because I'm not fucking around. I'm not playing. I'm not joking.
Okay.
So don't
My
laugh,
bad. I'm
please.
sorry.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
I have been dealing with something
Oh,
that
that's
I
right.
have never dealt with before. People are looking at me and they're being super chill.
Oh, damn.
They're being really fucking chill to me. And I was just thinking to myself, like, why? Like, And then it didn't like really click until I was at the postal office and some dude with like super cool, like long hair, like looked at me and he went like, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, but that wasn't like a flirting like vibe check, It was like you're a fucking vibe and I know you're chill as fuck. And I felt bad because I feel like yo tengo la misma cara than my dad, which is very like pissed off, like very like, like oh, me need food, me hunt now.
Very. What's the word for it?
Neanderthal. I have a very Neanderthal look when I'm serious. And that's the guy version, right? Girls have the BF.
RBF.
RBF. Guys
Yeah.
have Neanderthal looks.
That's right.
Anyways,
RBF is a type of sandwich in Subway.
and then thank you for that. Not sponsored, by the way, you guys.
Is it roast beef?
Yeah.
No, I just made it up.
Oh, word? Oh,
I was
okay.
like, why are they following along?
I didn't know.
Oh, well, BLT exists.
Yeah,
I was like,
for real.
RBF.
BLT
Nice.
does exist. That's right.
I didn't know. I mean, I like Subway, but I'm not as obsessed or used to be as obsessed as for Subway as you were.
Yeah,
when
no.
Jared was the spokesperson.
I was gonna say it once Jared stopped.
I hate you for that, bitch.
Once Jared
We're
stopped,
not gonna tangle off in that. We
Once
can't.
Jared stopped being the official spokesperson of Subway, I was out there. They took me to prison with that man.
Oh, no, Lord Jesus.
Oh, my
no.
I'm
Anyways.
just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No.
This
It's
is
a joke.
This is a comedy podcast.
This is a joke, okay?
I know. This is my sister, you guys. For those of you guys who are new here,
Wow.
for those of you guys who are new here,
Yeah.
my name is Cheeto. We haven't done this in a
Oh,
while.
wow.
It's been a while.
That's so
Introduce
true.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm Cheeto, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm Joanna.
And I'm Jesse.
And we are.
Los Brownies.
That's fucking
It
crazy.
took 2 years, but he got it.
Yeah, we did it.
He got it. Yeah.
No, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Jesse says that. Yes, it's funny. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I know this is a comedy podcast, but oh Lord, there's a line we got to draw here.
we got to draw a thick line. This is a
And-
child.
And yeah, exactly. But I can guarantee you that this girl doesn't really know exactly what happened. There's a documentary.
I saw the documentary. It was disgusting.
Oh,
So I'm very aware. I'm very aware. And I think that's what makes it more funny.
oh
No,
fuck.
it's pretty bad.
Horrible. I know you haven't seen it. Imagine something like, oh shit, like this is bad.
Uh-huh.
And like,
4.
yeah,
Times-
times fucking 4. And once you get to that times 4, then be like,
Times 10.
oh no, that's even worse. Yeah, it was really bad.
It's really, really. They have like so much evidence. Anyways,
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah. Anyways, this is not that kind of podcast. Okay, so now I realized I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what changed in my life that now like people are saying like, what the fuck, bro?
Why are
so
you chill?
You're so chill. Your aura is
Aura-ring.
Exactly. You know what it was?
What is that?
What was it, dude?
What was it?
It's my it's my little flicks right here.
Oh, shit.
Look at this.
So can you zoom in on that?
Imagine just
Damn.
hold on.
You do
Whoa.
what chill, dude.
I didn't know you were chill like that.
What
Imagine
the
it's just like-
fuck? Is that Luigi Mangiano?
Damn.
That's the chillest dude.
Dude, this right here is my pretty boy swag.
Hey.
Nah, I haven't grown out my hair in a very long time. These are the sides.
Mm-hmm.
These little flicks right here.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the hat really tight on me now because my hair. So free facelift. Fucking yeah. I look like Melania Trump when I like put my hand on it. Yeah.
You know what is it? Melania's Trump like facelift is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Anyways, super chill.
that. Super chill, dude.
And I think
congrats on your new status, dude.
I think it has a
Nice.
lot to do with my hair.
Nice.
We're gonna start rebranding Los Brownies as a chiller podcast.
Chill surfer dudes.
Yeah.
Of course, because that's what we do.
Yeah, exactly. That's our main target audience.
It's chill
If you're
surfer
listening
dudes.
right now, yeah, and you don't surf and you've never surfed in your life,
I think I got it.
I did.
that is fucking disgusting.
How's that disgusting?
I saved her.
You know what?
What?
That's disgusting. But you know what? You're more. And you know why? And you know
Why?
exactly why.
What did I do? I'm just sitting here.
Okay, I'm gonna give. You don't say anything or do anything right now. What just happened to our audio listeners right now is there was a little tiny, smaller than your pinky nail moth flying right now.
Yeah.
Jessie just grabbed it midair and squeezed it with her palm,
That's right.
and then just wiped it on her fucking thigh.
No, I threw it on the floor.
Yeah, and then wiped it with her fucking thigh. Anyways,
I saw her lick her hand first.
okay, Jessie, you are notoriously known for screaming like you're in fucking screaming for California at the roller coaster
Yeah.
when you see a thick moss.
Really?
Moth.
What do you mean, really, bitch? This
I haven't
is
seen
you.
a moss in a long time. So
I know,
don't
but imagine one of those thick moss.
I mean, you scream too.
Yes, of course. I'm not denying it. We would both be screaming.
That's right. We'd be holding hands and be like, ah!
You know who wouldn't be screaming?
Who?
This one over here. You haven't seen her in action, bitch. You have not seen her in action. Parece Steve Irwin cuando...
No, is it
I like grabbing them.
Crikey.
Mhm.
Crikey.
Nice. Okay, and your point is?
I like grabbing them and throwing them at people.
That is my
Look,
problem.
look.
Joanna's that kind of person where she's the one that grabs the dead insect, the dead mouse, the fucking cockroach, and she's the one that starts chasing you like, hey.
Hell no.
She is that person.
No, I just do that with moths. They're harmless.
You do that
She
with
has
moths,
standards.
and you do that with the little green beetles.
The cicadas?
Yeah.
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 I like smacking them.
Oh, naughty.
And I've had to almost
But
choke
those-
lock Joanna.
Don't do it.
No, because
Like, hold me back, babe.
Yeah, because she
Well,
wants to
here's
put
the
a
thing.
string on one of them.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Those green beetles,
Mhm.
you can throw a big-ass rock on them y no se mueren. Because their outer shell is so strong. So a little kick isn't going to do anything to them, bruh.
I don't torture
they're already
them.
smashing up every fucking wall. They
They're blind.
Yeah.
They can't see. I'm just giving them a little ride.
a little.
Giving a heads up.
But yeah. Anyways, today's podcast, you guys. Let's go ahead and
let's
get
get
right
into
into
that.
it.
Let's get right into it.
What
are we talking about?
Well, before we talk about anything, I do want to I feel like we don't do this too often on this platform.
Wow.
And I would like to dedicate some time to just thank everybody who's listening.
Aww.
I know, ando de buenas, you guys. You guys, and ando de buenas. I just want to thank everybody who's listening. Like, I know that we say thank you and and blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I want to thank everybody who listens to us. Like, it means so much to us that you guys dedicate time out of your very busy days to take a moment to listen to us. We were looking at our Wrapped.
The Spotify.
Oh, the
rap.
Spotify Wrapped.
And you know what was the number one most listened episode? It was the one that was called "Are We Trash?" question mark. Because I'm sure every day we ask, "Are we trash? Are we
just
trash?" And so first of all, when Cheeto showed me that was the most listened episode, I fucking died crying of laughter on the floor.
Yeah.
So we saw all that data and all that stats, and it felt really nice. So I don't know about them, but I personally want to give everybody a huge, giant thank you. If you listen to us, whether you listen to the audio or whether you listen to the video or whether you listen, from like your cousin's MP3 player, like all good. Just want to give a huge thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I like how Jesse was like, before we say anything, you guys, I'm like, after like 15 minutes of saying nothing but something. No. Okay. So we do have an episode for you guys.
I mean, I don't know if you want to listen.
Yeah. But today's episode, you guys, this is an experience we all had once in our life. We all had to have it at some point.
That's right.
Today we're going to talk about
Mi primera chamba.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's right.
We're going to talk about nuestra primera chamba.
Yes,
and just
right.
our experiences con la primera chamba. Because some of those experiences are good and some of them are bad. Some of them are funny. Some of them are weird. And some of them are sexy.
I don't want to know how they're sexy, but
Dude,
okay.
yeah. Okay, so.
Where did you guys work?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you,
what was
yeah.
your first job?
Me?
Yeah. Jesse's like,
I can't disclose that.
I signed an NDA.
I signed an NDA for 75 years, so I cannot disclose that. So you're just going to have to keep on guessing. No, my very first job was at the community college that I was at. Mm-hmm. I went to Santa Barbara City College, shout out. At the time, #1 community college of the entire United States. And it's crazy because I left and it fell to #2. So I don't know. There was a correlation right there or something. I was in that community college for 4 years.
Okay.
#1 school all 4 years.
All right.
I transferred to the University of California in Irvine. All of a sudden, bumped down to #2. I don't know.
What a coincidence. I don't know.
I don't think so, man. And it hasn't been #1 since. So, I'll leave it to that. Yeah.
What about you? What was your
My
first
first job was retail job. I was a holiday season employee for Forever 21.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Wait, I didn't know that
Damn.
was like the actual thing. Like I didn't know that was like how you got it as a seasonal employee.
Yeah, I was a seasonal employee, so I worked
For like
during the
during the
holidays.
Christmas. Yeah.
So during Thanksgiving, so yeah, like around Black Friday, Thanksgiving, and then Christmas, and then I was.
But you were there for
dismissed
maybe
in
like
January.
a couple of weeks, months?
I was there for like 4 months, 3 or 4 months.
You know what's funny?
Too long.
My
Too fucking
my
long.
first job was also a holiday seasonal job.
That's right.
Where?
But no. Well, besides where, I'll tell you guys. You guys know me. Yo soy de clase. yo soy hombre de clase. Y no vayan a juzgarme nada más porque tengan gozo.
Soy hombre de clase y de cultura.
No,
Aquí nada de corriente. Lo único corriente eres tú, baby.
it's so I don't know. This is weird because I had a buddy of mine, and I was in high school at the time. I believe we were about 17 years old or 16.
Yeah.
Honestly. Mm-hmm. And one of my friends, he worked at Calvin Klein, the one at the block.
Yeah.
Right now, there's an underwear store just for Calvin Klein, but it was not the underwear store, just a regular Calvin Klein.
Okay.
He worked there, and he said that his job was looking for temporary, like Black Friday workers.
Okay.
But it was only gonna be for things like Thanksgiving morning and Black Friday morning.
Okay.
So just for the 2 days, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Which was kind of weird.
Interesting.
Because
Yeah.
it was just 2 days.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I mean, and then being the lazy bitch you are, perfect.
no.
Perfect.
And, I mean, you working in HR should understand.
It's weird.
To
That
get
doesn't-
hired. No. Besides that, to get hired, it's like a pretty long
Process.
paperwork process, right? Anyways, it was for just 2 days, and I remember it was at the Calvin Klein, and it went fucking horribly wrong. It was horrible, dude. I absolutely fucking hated being there. I hated being at Calvin Klein, and I hated it slightly a little bit more than I hate all the orphans in the world.
Oh no! Come again?
Hey, if you're keeping count, this is the second time in Los Brownies podcast history that we use that line. Everybody give it up right now. Now, let me ask you a quick question. When you guys had your first job, can you say like that was like a pleasant experience?
100%.
It was?
Yeah. Yeah, I worked at the community college.
That's
Just
true,
fucking
that's true.
That's
sick.
chill. Yeah.
Oh my god, I got to do my homework with an actual computer. I was like, fuck yeah.
Can we get you to like role play real quick how you would like multitask, work on the computer, and do your homework at the same time?
I went to that website by accident. Yeah, no, it was. I mean, I'll share my experience. I mean, I can share how I got that job. It was a complete accident, actually. I work in the HR department of my community college, and I think that's how my HR career started. Totally unintentional. So,
HR better not be listening to no Jared conversation.
nah, I'm joking. No, we don't support that. Yeah, why am I out of breath, dude? It's all that candy I ate.
I've been really out of breath too.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
Yeah.
Somebody told me like you should get a job here on campus. So I remember I was like, huh, what can I get? And I walked into like the what's it called? Like the washing machines in the school where they wash all the gym clothes and all the
Okay.
athletes' clothes.
Ooh.
I know, and all that stuff. And there was like some pervy coach there. And
Hell yeah. Oh, like the one from Scary Movie?
Oh
The
my
one-
god.
The one where like se sientan and you see their nuts hanging through the skirt.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And he's like, oh yeah, no, for sure. He's like, yeah, we're hiring all the time. Here, just talk to HR and ask him to, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, cool, great. And I was like, well, ya que estoy allá in HR, I thought to myself, I should probably see what other jobs they have available. I thought that HR would have a list and be like, these are all the jobs that we have. Pick one and you get hired. Like it's that fucking easy, right?
Yeah.
That's what my delusional mind told me.
Yeah.
So I remember I went in and I was like, hey, are you guys hiring? Meaning, do you guys have a list of places where you're hiring?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh yeah, actually we are hiring. We've been wanting to hire for a while, blah, blah. I was like, okay,
we've
great.
been looking for a minority such as yourself.
I know, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, wonderful. Like, yeah, come back tomorrow, and we'll let you know. And I was like, okay, cool. Tomorrow they have that list ready for me of everyone on campus that's hiring.
Yeah.
And I get there, and I remember I had my hair like up to here. I looked like Dora the Explorer. Do you remember that one haircut I had?
Yeah.
Like up to here. And so
You look like a thumb from the back. A ver, producción, how did Jesse look from the back? Exactly like that. Anyways, yeah, you thought you fucking ate.
I was like-
that's why you couldn't find a fucking job. Because you would turn around and be like, oh fuck no.
And then I remember I walked in. I was like, "Hi, I'm here. I'm here to speak to Mary. I'm never gonna forget Mary. About hiring." And yeah, for sure. So Mary and I got into a room, and she's like, "Oh, okay. I'm so happy you were able to make it. Do you live nearby? I don't know, all this little thing. Oh, okay." She's like, "Okay, so tell me about yourself." And I was like, "Tell me about me, bitch. Just give me the papers." I was like, "Bitch, just give me the papers." And I was like, yeah, no, my name's Jessica, blah, blah, I'm a student, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, so what are your strengths and weaknesses? I'm like, I think this bitch is interviewing me. And I was like, okay. So I don't know. I said some bullshit out of my ass. And I'm like, why is she interviewing me? Can you just give me my paper? Like, she's going to kidnap me. Obviously. Obviously, this woman's going to kidnap me.
Fucking dude. If there's a quote, a saying that I can describe Jesse, it's the lights are on, but no one's home.
1,000%. Dude, and I was like, why is she interviewing me? I don't get it. Like, and I think it was fine. Everything was okay. And she's like, oh, what high school did you go to? And what classes did you take? And what was your favorite class? And I was like, yeah, no, I went to this particular high school in Orange County.
Lunch.
My favorite class was eating lunch in the bathroom.
My favorite class was digging everyone's leftovers in the trash.
And the security was nice enough to let me stay after 5 minutes to dig through the trash. Okay, well, yeah, like we'll call you and let you know. I was like, okay, thank you. And I was like, she never gave me my papers. I was like, she never.
And you never went back to that? Like, oh,
I
shit.
didn't. I forgot. And I was like, fuck. And I was like, oh
That
man.
was like, so in your mind, you just went to have a conversation with some random ass lady.
No, and I was like, I think And then halfway through, like when I was done, I was like, I think they were trying to interview me if I got the job.
The lights are on, my gente, but no one's home.
I'm starting to get warm. I don't even know how I like managed to pass college, to be honest. Let alone grad school, dude. They felt all sorry for me. No. And I was like, okay. And I swear to you, like an hour later, I was grabbing lunch at the cafeteria. I was grabbing lunch at the cafeteria, and I get a call from Mary, and she's all like, hey, like, are you nearby? And I was like, yeah, what's going on? And she's like, yo, you got the job. Like, if you can come over and sign the paperwork, that would be great. We can get you started as soon as possible.
You're like, what job?
I was like, do you have the papers with the job?
Sister, you never cease to amaze me.
And so I went in, signed the paperwork and everything. Yeah, and you know, just one random interview turned to 4 years of work. 4 years of work, you guys.
Nice.
That's cool.
What about you?
It's super different than mine.
Yeah, I was going to say. 'Cause that, you were like 17, 18 at that age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was around the same age.
Damn.
17, 18, and I was working at Forever 21. And I will never forget the time when they made me work for Black Friday. And I remember they did an overnight sale. This was like back when that was popping.
This is when Black Friday was just about to die out.
It was just about
Yeah,
to die out because
yeah.
they had 30% only.
I know.
That's so
it's
disrespectful.
Not bad,
And
but
people-
it's not that good.
And people were
you
still
know.
falling for that bullshit.
Yeah. So people were going in like the
When
night
they used
before
to be
Thursday.
open overnight.
Yes.
remember?
And people would line up outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was working one of those
I
shifts, right?
forgot, Yeah.
The whole Black Friday shift, I think I worked like 12 hours. And it just felt so wrong because I clocked in at like 10 p.m., right? And then I was taking my lunch at like 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
And I was eating my lunch at 3 a.m. I'm like, this feels so wrong.
Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. And it was just a mess working retail. And I was working at South Coast.
Yeah.
Those bitches are messy, dude.
Those, okay. Y'all fancy motherfuckers who like to really shop at South Coast. Why y'all nasty as fuck? Listen, if a place is fancy,
For real.
I've said this my whole life. I have it tattooed on my back.
That's right.
Yeah, the Tramp Stamp.
If it's really that fancy, why is there a Forever 21?
Exactly.
And that I like I said,
And that's on period,
you heard
girl.
it right. It's tattooed. It's tattooed on there real
Show us
good.
right now.
No, yeah, dude.
And then people treat you like shit in
They
retail.
treat you like shit. There was this girl, and I remember I was working with this other girl, and we were in the dressing rooms, right? And I left. I was like done with my shift, and this girl, she like took over. She was like a really skinny girl, right? And I
Why are
was
you
dating
looking
this
at-
one guy.
Why are you looking at me when you said such a skinny girl? Oh my god!
So you can get the fucking hint, bitch.
Don't make it so obvious, dude.
But anyways, yeah. So it was this really skinny girl, right? And I point that out because she was really skinny, and that's
Yeah.
important. And I was also dating this security guard from South Coast. Okay,
yeah.
but hold on.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on. It's important to the story.
He was certified.
I will walk out right now.
And I remember I was done with my shift. I went outside and I saw him because he was also like clocked in. And we were just talking. And then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, like I gotta go. Like something happened at Forever 21. And I'm like, oh shit, like what happened? Well, apparently some guy had come up to that really skinny girl and literally grabbed her and like picked her up. Yeah. Crazy, right? Who does that, dude? It was so disgusting. Yeah, and I found out because he had to like go and like
Yeah.
I don't know what he
Yeah,
did.
you're
but-
having a romantic picnic behind the dumpster at Forever 21.
What the hell?
Yeah, so people treat you like shit there.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I trust. I work retail too, and
Yeah.
no fue mi primera
But
chamba.
yeah,
but
but you were also a lot older también because you were like 17, 18 at the college that you worked at.
And
By
I
the
didn't
time
work-
you worked retail,
I was already like 19.
yeah, you already. Well, that's.
I mean, I was still young.
Yeah, that's still young, yes, but anyways.
But as I
young.
had like mi primera chamba at HR, I had other jobs in between while still maintaining that one.
Oh, okay. I see
And I
what
worked
you
at HR. I'm sorry, I worked in a Baby Gap, and I worked in a restaurant. And at one point, I was working at the university, at Baby Gap, and the restaurant at the exact same
that's
time.
such a
Damn.
that's such a
Baby
funny
Gap?
stupid name for a
Yeah,
yeah,
Baby
baby
Gap.
gap. Just like you can call it like little gap, you know,
No, Baby Gap.
you know, gappy. I don't
Little Gap.
know, gape.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the adult version.
No, dude, yeah, retail was also my first job. And honestly, the customers were never the ones that treated me like shit.
Really? In your
Yeah.
case?
In my case, it was not the customers that treated me like
Who
shit.
was it? Managers.
It was the actual employees around there.
Yeah.
I had such a bad experience working with the employee. There was only, to my understanding, and I don't know if it was behind my back or anything like that, but for me, out of everyone that worked at that retail job, there were only 2 people who treated me, I feel, like fairly. They treated me pretty nice overall.
It was both
you
your
know?
parents.
One of them treated me very nice. The other one treated me fairly, I would say.
Okay.
Everyone else, I just felt like they just fucking hated having me there. Yes, okay.
Maybe they did.
I wasn't even like, okay, I'm a yapper. Yes, absolute facts. Bible.
Where?
But
God.
I was like, dude, this is my first job, like I was not a yapper. I was just there and I was working, and you had to go dressed in really, really nice and fancy. Bruh. Like,
You did?
I did,
Yeah.
dude. I would have
Bien
to go.
fajadito
Dude,
and
I remember my first like actual like shift. It was so okay, let me actually tell you how I got the job. Right? Moving, I guess picking up where I left off. That buddy of mine, he worked at Calvin Klein in high school. He said that they're gonna hire for the
10 people?
Yeah, but he said only for 2 days, which was for that Black Friday and the Thanksgiving morning or whatever the fuck, or maybe nights actually, because it was like now that I heard you say
night?
it felt I think it was like
an overnight
like
thing.
a 10, 12-hour shift.
Yeah.
So I started at maybe like midday and I finished like around 3, 4 in the morning. That's how it was, right?
Yeah.
For both days, and it was fucking trash. It was horrible. It was my first job, and the first day, dude, that I finished, bien fucking hinchados my cankles, dude. Andaba bien entaconado, dude, and I was just walking like, oh fuck that, dude.
Did you have los tacones que tenía Patrick?
Actually, I have the actual pictures of the tacones. A ver, producción, the picture of the shoes that I wore that day.
Oh.
Now,
She was serving, mama.
now they said fancy, and I said, "Bitch, I'm not gonna go just fancy. I'm gonna fucking eat."
That's right.
And so after those 2 days, dude, me persiné. I went to church, and I was like, you know what? Jamás, never again. I'm not going back to this place because, for one, they didn't treat me too nice, literally right off the bat, and second, that was way too much, way too much. Right after, like maybe like a couple hours out when I was like telling some friends like about the whole situation, where I was like, fuck that shit, never again.
Yeah.
I got a phone call, and it was a supervisor. She was like, hey, we're actually looking to hire one more person. Would you like to be the additional hire? And I was like, bro, they're fucking calling. Absolutely.
It would be my honor.
I got a motherfucking job.
Hey.
Dude. And I lasted for like another like 3 months, because then it was seasonal. But they hired me originally for the 2 days. Every day. Bitch, I'm 17, 16 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
Every day.
I don't have fancy clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every
I
day
don't-
you
I
were
do-
shuffling.
Yeah, I do not have fancy clothes. My fancy shoes were from my 5th grade promotion. I was struggling with the outfits more than the actual fucking job.
Yeah.
You know? It was tough out there, baby. You know? And
It makes such a difference when you work with shitty people.
oh, hell yeah, dude.
When you work with shitty people and the job's excellent, you're gonna leave.
Yeah.
If you work with magnificent people and the job's kind of shitty, you'll still stay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of fucking having a shitty job, yesterday we were at Target, and then I forgot what. Oh yeah, we bought a trash can, and
Yes.
so when we were doing the self checkout,
Yeah.
and we had the trash bin on top of the cart. You remember what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what happened?
Like the employee that was there.
Yeah, there was you know when you do self checkout, usually there's an employee right there.
Yeah.
And she's basically making sure everyone is scanning everything and you're doing everything right. And so we only had 2 things. It was like a box of something, and then the
It was a
fucking,
filter.
Oh, you beat me. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
filter.
And the
it
trash
was,
can.
Yeah, it was a air filter, and it was a trash bin. Now
Yeah.
we scan the filter, it's a box, and then we scan the trash bin.
Yeah.
The girl comes up to us and she's like, "Hey, for security reasons only, like do you mind if I check inside the trash can and make sure you guys don't have anything? And we were like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And then I fucking open it and you just hear, and I hit this bitch in the face. Dude, parecía a character like
hair was like messed
yeah. Parecía from
with
like
a big ass black eye. Like, oh, you guys are fine.
You only got my glasses. You're good.
parecía
For security reasons, I can't see.
parecía like a Looney Tune like animated fucking scene when they step in una pinche like a broom or una escoba and they step on it like
yeah, like Tom and Jerry.
and I was like, my bad.
Yeah, un putazo a la muchacha, dude.
And it was loud too.
Did
It
you
was
hear
like
what I said after?
no, what'd you say?
You remember what I said after?
No.
I'm like, oh, you guys, I'm so happy we didn't steal anything.
Oh, yeah. This bitch did not care. This bitch was too worried about that black eye I left her. That shit was funny.
Oh my god! Well, you know, first it happens to all of us. We all get our first job. Some of us have a nice experience. Some of us don't. But nonetheless, I feel like we all grow from it.
Oh,
we all
shit.
learn from. Ah!
Do you hear that? It's a fucking alarm. Do you hear that? You know what time it is? You know
What time is it? No.
It's time for a quick Luigi update.
Oh
It's time for a
my
quick
god!
Luigi
Come on,
update.
producción, can you please put las noticias right here?
Buenos días, buenas tardes, muchas gracias. Hoy en Primer Impacto.
Dude, get sued by
Get sued by- No. Okay, I wanted to talk to you guys about something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something that I just saw yesterday, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So many thoughts were coming up to my mind. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, but I'm sure everyone already knows, just a quick recap of everything.
Yeah.
Luigi basically is the dude that is being accused. Allegedly, he's the suspect
Allegedly.
of the whole murder case of that CEO from United Healthcare.
Yes.
Okay, producción, go ahead and show me that picture I sent you earlier. Have you guys seen that picture before?
No.
It's a picture of Luigi in a cell.
Yeah, he's
No.
standing up.
Yeah, have you seen it?
No.
Okay. So, in this picture, clearly, for my audio, for you guys watching, you can see it, right? For my audio listeners, I'll just go ahead and give you a description. It's Luigi Mangiano. I think así se llama, I don't know. And he's basically inside his cell already, and they just took a full body picture of him. And this was uploaded to, I don't know what, like maybe
OnlyFans.
the New York Police Department or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is strange because, like, what the fuck? Like, usually, wouldn't you just upload
Like a mugshot?
a mugshot?
Yeah.
And so, it's kind of weird. It looks normal. It looks normal, and you're like, okay, but whatever, right? Okay,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Uh-huh.
And basically, he's standing, but something that you don't see like right away. Some of you maybe have seen it already, but he basically has pee in his pants, like como que he pissed himself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, and so then I've been seeing a lot of like people on social media and people who like to like comment and suggest theories and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing just like a collection of very, very similar comments from different people. And they're all saying like, yo, like this is clearly a purposeful picture that the police department uploaded because he's getting so much positive media support.
Yeah.
Especially from just your average citizen, resident, whatever the
From
fuck.
us, dude.
From us.
Yeah,
right?
that's why we're making such an impact.
And so they're saying that, like homeboy, like they're trying to make this guy look like kind of like a wuss. Like really, this is your guy, the guy that peed himself. Anyways,
He's still gonna.
I pee myself
do
every
you
day.
guys? This is my message to you, and I wrote this down. Because I need to send out a message real quick. You guys know the whole situation with Luigi. I have a production over there, Craig. Go ahead and show the picture real quick. He's peed his pants, and I think that picture was put on purpose because they want us to see him less because he peed his pants, like he's a wuss or something.
Like we haven't done it.
Like we haven't.
That's right. Thank you.
Now, I do. This is the what I had to write this down as soon as I saw that picture. I'm just gonna read it for you guys. Look, y'all really think that'll make me think less of him? I just shat myself last week, and look at me thriving right here.
That's right. Producción, aplausos, por favor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Fabulous.
You know, a lot of
Eres
people,
un poeta moderno, hermano.
Bruh, I just shat myself last week. You
That's
really
right.
think looking at a picture of this guy pissed is gonna make me think different?
He has it easy.
He's got it easy, man. I just shat my... Go to commercial. Go to commercial.
Happy birthday! So, where's the cake?
We're not having cake.
But anyways, you guys, moving away from real life theories,
Yes.
let me give you some Cheeto theories.
Oh,
I have
bring
one,
it on, Cheeto.
I have one theory, and this may apply to everyone listening.
Mm-hmm.
This may apply to one of us three, possibly three of us three.
Okay.
Okay, so this is my theory. I think by default, I think you're a bad bitch
Mhm.
if you're the one person that everything you say, you follow it up with,
Yeah.
You're a bad bitch.
That's right.
Automatically.
Facts.
Automatically
You're a
bad bitch. That's right.
We all have met that person who every time they say something, even like let's just like in school, for example, even if it's a lighter toned, right?
Yeah.
You're taking a test, right? And you say, hey, should I fart? You know? That's a bad bitch right there. You're funny. You're funny.
You're
funny.
instantaneously
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
That's right. I agree with you, brother. Damn.
All right, my friends. Unfortunately, it's the time you wish never came.
What?
But for one of you, it's the time you wish that finally came.
Yeah. Shit. No se cree.
We want to give a very special shout out this week to somebody that deserves it very much, because this person did something very new. This person did something that we will never forget.
Yeah.
And so let me just tell you guys real quick, we were shopping at TJ Maxx.
That's right. Yeah.
We were doing our thing.
We were out here fighting.
We were fighting.
We were fighting about
We
what
had creative
differences.
differences.
We did.
We were fighting about trying to get what color absorbent stone mat are we gonna get?
But we were talking about what style slash
bathroom.
slash paint colors we
Yeah.
should make
That's
the
right,
bathroom.
Yeah, because Cheeto wants a Miami Vice bathroom theme.
You can't tell me that's
And
not
Jesse and I were like, oh, but that's like flamingos and like neon green or neon blue, neon pink.
Can you
Like 1980s Miami Vice
did you end up
flamingo.
did you show Craig what kind of Miami Vice you thought I wanted?
Yes, I showed
I
him.
bet Craig, show me the picture.
I still don't like it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, that's not bad, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
I still don't
This
like
is
it.
what I meant, Craig. That right there.
I still don't like it.
Eso es estilo. Eso es cultura. If you go to the podcast, to like see on Spotify or on Apple, on Apple Podcasts, if you see de qué se trata this podcast, the first thing que va a decir comedy, and then va a decir culture. Because I understand
What those words
I
mean.
understand exactly what those words mean. Now, I'm telling you right now, man, Miami Vice is the motherfucking vibe. And also, anyways.
Anyway, that's what we're doing at TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
So this girl caught us like this at TJ, in the middle of TJ Maxx. And we were mid argument, and then this girl comes up,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Can I take a picture with you guys?" And we were like, "Huh?" And she's like,
what? With us?
"She's like Los Brownies podcast,"
And we're
we were
like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and so we want to give a very special shout out to you, because that
You know who you are.
was
Should we say her name?
going back to what Jesse was saying earlier.
Yeah, I am.
That is something that we're just so insanely grateful for.
Yeah.
It's such a new experience. It's funny. It's weird.
Cheeto
It's scary.
Cheeto shot himself last week. Like, there's nothing for you to be nervous about.
Yeah, and so it's such a cute feeling. It's such a special feeling because like our Spotify raps say, we are the top one show for at least 100 people who listen.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
that's
pretty
fucking
funny.
cool.
That's
you know?
awesome.
And
yeah.
I don't have Spotify, so you know it's not me. you know it's not me.
You know what's funny? We don't listen to our own shit. You know why? Because we want to live a nice, healthy life.
All you sickos out there. Hey, what's that one
Hey.
meme with LeBron James? Get some help.
No, that's Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Hey, get some help.
And so
yeah.
tonight we want this person to get some help. And we want to give her a very, very, very warm Los Brownies podcast
Yeah.
shout
Shout
out
out.
to...
Drum roll, please.
What was your name?
it's
No, her
stupid.
name is Briseida.
Yes.
So a huge shout out to you, Briseida. Honestly, like, you know, as soon as you left, well, we saw her at the cash register
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
And she was like,
She's
"Thank you
like,
guys for the picture." And we were like, "Who?" All right, let's get
Ay, dude, por eso-
Briseida, I know you listen to us. You get me. You get us. Briseida. You know I'm fucking
tell her
around.
que te miren los ojos.
Mírame los ojos, Briseida.
Mírame bien.
Huge shout out to you,
That's
Briseida.
right, yeah.
We honestly, puro corazón, we thank
Yeah.
you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
for listening. I hope you're listening to this. I hope this
It'd be
reaches
very
out
awkward
to
if you never listen again.
you. She's like,
After
"Yeah,
meeting
that-
was just like, you know what?
It'd be very awkward if you never listen to us again. And this shout out just goes into the abyss of nothing. If you guys ever see us, please say hi. We would not be mad. You would definitely make our day. If anything, Cheeto already is thinking of fabulous poses.
Oh yeah, yeah.
like if anybody,
Just know if you see us and you want a picture with us, just please do me a favor and help me out with this, you guys. I don't want no regular smiley picture. I want you. You want a picture? Oh, honey, I'm gonna get you a picture.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I want you.
Unforgettable.
Well, the
if you
nasty
yeah, if you
poses.
want a picture, yeah.
I would give us a sneak peek.
No sneak peek.
Oh,
You gotta, no. If you
shit.
see us and you want a picture, I want you to be embarrassed of that picture. I want you
We
to
want you to
burn
regret that picture.
Yeah, this is a sacred thing between you. That was the fucking fridge, and that was my bad.
Our bad.
I forgot what I was gonna say, but
No,
we say
that's
that.
because
Shout out
that's-
to you, but say
No,
that.
yeah, if you want to take a picture with you, it's gonna be a nasty picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to pose like all of us in prom.
Oh
Prom
my
position.
God, yes.
That'd be good. The
So
doña
many.
position.
If you
The
have any
doña
ideas,
position.
oh, the Facebook días.
Yeah.
Alabío.
Alabao, alabim, bomba, fritera, fritera, la